Hello everyone, I'm Beanie from Beanie Gaming UK and welcome to my first ever product review. I should explain first, I'm a Twitch streamer normally, but I have a project coming up that requires a second microphone. Decided to go with this one and realised that it's never had a video review before, so made the decision that I would make one for them. So the one I went for was the Fifine K670, currently going for £43 or $48 if you're into that kind of currency. It's a USB powered microphone and is advertised as optimised for recording and streaming. The price certainly makes it entry level for a USB powered microphone, so it should be unfair comparing it to my current microphone, which costs £120 or $140. But this thing could actually go toe to toe with it in several different areas. The first of which is presentation, and leads me to an apology for being unprofessional. My original plan was to do a grand unboxing. Unfortunately, because I needed it straight away for a project, I opened the box, used it, and now can't put it back in the way it was originally presented. I could show you my attempt to do that, but I don't feel that would do the product justice. The boxing was actually fantastic. The way they presented it genuinely gave the impression that you were opening up a premium product and not one that costs under $50. So my apologies for not doing that, but I shall try and make up for it throughout the rest of the review. So without further ado, let's build this thing. Time to see if I can actually remember how to do it. One of the first things that springs to mind when opening this thing is the actual weight and feel of this thing. I've dealt with a lot of £20, £10 unpowered microphones before, and you don't really get that feeling of solid build that you do with these ones. So I'd say already it's got that in its favour. So, relatively harmless procedure. Take the base, take this wee bit here. Okay, so that's what you start with. Next, you get this attachment here. Screw it in. Get this. I look professional already. First time. My first time at doing this. I know what I'm doing. So, take this. Take the microphone and plonk it like so. Probably doing it more carefully than that. Take this wee ring here. And just screw it in until it's nice and secure. There you go. And that is the completed article. Complete with volume control, like so. It's actually a very good feel to it. Normally you get those plasticky ones where you just feel like you can just do it quite easily. This you actually have to require a little bit of force to do it. And an audio input at the back. I'm going to have to make extra sure that people don't realise that this is my third attempt at building this. That's what editing's for. And I mentioned a minute ago that I was really impressed by the presentation. The quality of the build is something that really has got it going for it. I'll give you an example. This is the cable that came with a £120, $140 microphone. It is literally just a generic cable by any standard, and this is the quality of the cable that comes with the Fifine K670. Even has its own brand on the cable itself. It's thick, it feels rugged, it feels high quality. One of the many reasons why I'm impressed with the quality of the build on this thing. So, time for the important question. How does it sound? And I think the best way to test that is by doing the rest of this video on the Fifine K670. So we'll be doing that as of now. So, this is the microphone fully set up, and one of the things I was particularly impressed by is the fact that the product includes all of the adapters required to make this stand possible. I was particularly impressed by the quality of each, including a brass adapter, which is actually exactly what is required, as any other metal on this would have corroded it. So well done for putting in a quite well thought out idea. I need to do this video relatively quickly now as I'm starting to lose the light. But as you can hear, the quality is actually very good. I've got the microphone set up relatively low. I did notice that when it was particularly high, I lost a little bit of quality. So if anyone's thinking of using it, don't have the volume up full volume, try and have it at about midway, and try and if you need it to be louder, then just adjust it through software rather than on the microphone itself. But as you can see here, it looks lovely, looks professional. Personally, as a this is only a small thing on my part, I would like it to have included a cover, as the sound can be a little bit too raw and unrefined, but that's just a personal preference. That can be changed. My initial thoughts were it was unfair for me to compare a $50 microphone to a $150 microphone, but it actually turns out that this thing has held its own. There are one or two situations where I can tell the difference. If I've really got my voice going, and if anyone's watched me stream before, they'll know that I can be a bit outdoor voicey. In those situations, I think this thing has its weaknesses, but not enough for anyone to tell the difference. I've had two people while making this video listening to this, and they can't really tell the difference between the two microphones. So I think it's a testament to the build quality that they were able to make something like this at a fraction of the cost. I'm genuinely impressed. Is it the best $50 microphone out there? I think it's unfair for me to say yes, as I haven't tried out that many, but I have tried out a couple now, and certainly it trumps all of the other ones that I've used so far. That doesn't mean to say that better ones won't come along, but this thing certainly impressed me. But when I first started this review, I wanted to answer two questions, and that's, would it be good for a streamer, and would it be good for a YouTuber? That was, after all, how they advertised it, and they certainly marketed it that way. So let's answer both of those questions. Is it good for a streamer? Unconditionally, yes. I have no doubt that for a streamer it would be perfect. Streaming, the sound quality, it's more important that you're able to get volume across, and that can certainly be done, as you can tell by the recording here. For £50, it's wonderful. The second question was slightly more complicated, and it was, is this suitable for a YouTuber? And I would say, if you're a new YouTuber, definitely. I don't think there will be any problems here. You can tell by the fact that I'm able to actually do a review on this. And in terms of the quality, the one thing that there isn't an issue with is the sound. I think that's a testament to it. I think if you're a new YouTuber, this could be ideal. If you are an established one, then there are certainly other microphones out there that would be available to you. But like I said, nothing short of 150, and I think if you're looking at becoming a serious YouTuber, you should be seriously looking at £200 microphones. But as soon as you go into that territory, there's other equipment you need to get as well. I think it's either get something like this, or go straight to the high end where you're looking at paying £500 for the microphone plus equipment. I think the best selling point for this would be giving it as a gift. If you know someone who wants to become a YouTuber or wants to become a streamer, this thing is perfect. The presentation for this thing was wonderful. It looked so sleek, so modern, and yet so rugged. I would say that it would make a perfect gift for someone, because I will be totally honest, I didn't have much faith in the fact that I would have a use for a £50 microphone, but now that I have a microphone that is about the same quality with only a tiny little margin as my other one, I could definitely see myself using this more often. And that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this review. In short, if you're a streamer, this is worth getting. If you're a new YouTuber, this is worth getting. If you're an established YouTuber, buy something really expensive. And I hope that review has helped you. If it is, then hit like or leave a comment in the comment section. I could definitely do with it. It's my first product review, so I could definitely do with the feedback. But thank you so much for watching, and join me in my next video. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.